Good evening and welcome to the latest news bulletin coming to you live from this news center of the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree. His Majesty the Supreme Commander issues a royal pardon to a number of inmates on the occasion of his accession day. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq receives cables of greetings from several officials in the Sultanate of Oman, kings, leaders and crown princes of Arab and friendly countries on the occasion of His Majesty's accession to power anniversary. And the implementation of Daba Lima Khasab Road in Musandam Governorate begins. Good evening once again, and thank you for joining us. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree number 3/2024 ratifying the air services agreement between the government of the Sultanate of Oman and the government of the Federal Republic of Brazil. Article 1 ratifies the aforementioned agreement in accordance with the attached annex. Article 2. This decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander, issued a royal pardon to a number of inmates convicted in different cases. And official sources in the Royal Oman Police stated that 207 inmates, both citizens and foreigners, were honored by the royal pardon. The royal pardon comes from His Majesty the Supreme Commander, coinciding with the 11th of January, His Majesty's accession day, and in consideration of the families of those inmates. On the occasion of the anniversary of His Majesty's accession to power, His Majesty the Sultan received greetings and sincere wishes from a number of officials in the Sultanate of Oman, in which they renewed their loyalty and gratitude to His Majesty, pledging to move forward under His Majesty's wise leadership and work diligently in serving Oman's renewed renaissance that brought about comprehensive development for the noble people of Oman. Praying to Allah the Almighty to protect His Majesty, wishing him good health and long life, and for the Omani people further progress and prosperity under the wise leadership of His Majesty the Sultan. His Majesty the Sultan received greetings from His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Defense Affairs, His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, His Excellency General Sultan bin Muhammad Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office and Head of the Office of the Supreme Commander, His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Chairman of the State Council, His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al Ma'wali, Chairman of the Shura Council, His Excellency Lieutenant General Hassan bin Muhsin Al-Shuriqi, Inspector General of Police and Customs, and His Excellency Lieutenant General Saeed bin Hilal Al-Hilali, Head of the Internal Security Service. On the occasion of the anniversary of His Majesty's accession to power, His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq received cables of greetings from kings, leaders of state, crown princes and senior officials of the brotherly and friendly countries. In their cables, they expressed their warmest greetings and sincere wishes to His Majesty, praying to Allah the Almighty to endure on His Majesty good health and happiness, wishing the Omani people to achieve further aspirations of welfare and prosperity under the wise leadership of His Majesty the Sultan. His Majesty the Sultan also received greetings on this anniversary from their Highnesses and Excellencies, the Ministers, and from the commanders of the Sultan's armed forces, the Royal Oman Police and other security units, as well as from honorable members of the State Council, their Excellencies, members of the Shura Council and the secretaries, Omani ambassadors, and from sheikhs, dignitaries and citizens. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sends a cabal of greetings to Her Excellency Sheikha Hasina Wajid on re-electing her as a Prime Minister of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, wishing her success in her duties to achieve more aspiration of the friendly people of Bangladesh. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received His Excellency Camillus Wambura, Inspector General of Police of United Republic of Tanzania, and his accompanying delegation. His Excellency the Minister of the Royal Office stressed the depth of bilateral relations between the two friendly countries and the development they have witnessed in a number of fields. For his part, His Excellency the Guest expressed his appreciation to the Sultanate of Oman regarding regional and international issues, reviewing a number of matters of common interest and ways to enhance them. His Excellency Sayyid Hamoud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior, received His Excellency Lieutenant General Camillus Wambura, Inspector General of Police of the United Republic of Tanzania, who is currently visiting the Sultanate of Oman. During the meeting, friendly conversations were exchanged and the progress of relations between the Sultanate of Oman and the United Republic of Tanzania was reviewed, in addition to aspects of interest being discussed in order to enhance joint cooperation between the two friendly countries. His Excellency Sayyid Hamoud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior, received in his office today His Excellency Mohammed Ali Kuman, Secretary General of the Arab Interior Ministers Council. During the meeting, the two sides reviewed the agenda of the 41st session of Arab Interior Ministers, which will be held in the Republic of Tunisia in February 2024. They also discussed several matters related to joint security cooperation among Arab countries. The construction work of Daba-Lima Khasab Road project in the Governorate of Musandam started. The road project is considered one of the main development projects in the Governorate with a total length of 70 kilometers. The road project will save time and distance for people there and will contribute in boosting economic and tourism movement there. The road project will be implemented with a period of 40 months and will be divided into 3 phases. The first phase will be 19 kilometers long and starts from the Wilaya of Khasab into the Niaba of Lima. The second phase will be 8 kilometers in order to uplift efficiency of the existing road in the Niaba of Lima. The third phase will be 43 kilometers long and will stretch from the Niaba of Lima into the Wilaya of Daba. Beside these road projects, a number of services and development projects were approved in the state general budget for the fiscal year 2024 and are to be implemented in the Governorate of Musandam, such as University of Technology and Applied Sciences, along with the completion of Khasab Hospital and Madha Hospital. Moody's Investors Services today assigned very good rating to the Sultanate of Oman's integrated framework for sovereign sustainable financing, which was evaluated within the parameters of the Global Sustainability Equality Score. Oman emerged as the first GCC state to issue this type of framework. The sovereign sustainable financing framework constitutes an important instrument in achieving national strategies for all financial, economic, environmental and social aspects of sustainability. The Sovereign Sustainable Financing Framework also seeks to establish a flexible structure that provides for the issuance of various sustainable financing debt instruments in the form of loan agreements, bonds and instruments. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and yet to come in our news bulletin, the project aimed at restoring and renovating the historic wall of the Al-Aqar neighborhood is inaugurated. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The volume of investments in the economic city of Khazain reached 410 million Omani riyals by the end of 2023 through 115 investments agreements. According to statistics issued by Khazain, foreign investments amounted to 225 million Omani riyals, while the volume of local investments reached 185 million Omani riyals. Khazain city contributes to the gross domestic products through various strategies, including economic diversification, the localization of priority industries in various major sectors, in addition to attracting local and foreign investments. A ceremony was held in the Wilaya of Nizwa to mark the inauguration of the project aimed at restoring and renovating the historic wall of the Al-Aqr neighborhood, which dates back to the 3rd century after Hijrah. The event was presided over by His Excellency Engineer Ibrahim bin Saeed Al Kharousi, the Undersecretary of the Minister of Heritage and Tourism for Heritage. More details coming up in this report.
The historic wall of Al-Aqr neighborhood in the Wilaya of Nizwa in Al-Dakhiliya Governorate has undergone significant renovation, and now it has become a popular tourist attraction for both national and international visitors. The project aimed to restore and renovate the wall that dates back to the 3rd century after Hijrah was officially inaugurated. Thanks to the renovation, the area is now more attractive than ever, becoming a tourist must-visit spot. The restoration initiative reflected the successful collaboration between governmental and civil community organizations to safeguard historical landmarks and convert them into vibrant tourist attractions. Several cafes, restaurants, museums, and other services catering to the needs of tourists and visitors have been established in the Al-Aqr neighborhood. This development has resulted in increased commercial and tourist activity, not just in this area, but throughout the entire Wilaya of Nizwa. صالح بن خلفان الرحبي, Wilaya of Nizwa, الداخلية, Governorate.
Within the aim of promoting local products and business and supporting productive families and small enterprises, the activities and souks of the Oman Chamber for Commerce and Industry kicked off in the Wilaya of Daba in Musandam Governorate amid wide attendance from citizens and residents. The opening of the month-long event included various traditional arts and performances indigenous to the area to introduce the visitors to these traditions and to keep the heritage alive. The event also includes an exhibition in Daba Castle which showcases various handcrafts and traditional products and the way they are produced. The University of Technology and Applied Science in Al-Musuna and Rustaq College of Education held a ceremony to celebrate the graduation for the academic year 2023-2024. The event was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Dr. Adham bin Turki Al Said. More details in the following report.
In a joyous and exciting ceremony, the University of Technology and Applied Sciences in Al-Musana and Rustaq College of Education celebrated the graduation of 805 students for the academic year 2023-2024. The graduates have been prepared academically and technically to contribute to the development of a strong and knowledgeable society enriched with culture and high values.
It was an amazing experience we had in this university, and we had many challenges, of course, but we overcome it, and I can't be happier than this moment right now. So I want to thank my parents, my family, my all friends, and I can't deny the important role of the university staff, because without them we wouldn't be here today.
It was a really tough year, 5 years, but they were very tough. But eventually we graduated, we are here, we are happy, we are celebrating our growth, our success in like the 5 years that we studied in Rustak College.
The ceremony was the culmination of the graduates' years of hard work in pursuit of academic degrees and knowledge. They gained competence, confidence, and capability that would enable them to enter the workforce with ease.
Today marks a momentous occasion in our lives as we stand on the threshold of a new chapter, as we reflect on the journey that brought us here. Our time in this institution has occupied us with knowledge, resilience, and a hunger of success. Of course, we would like to extend our sincere appreciation to the academic and executive staff and to our families.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, my teacher, of course, and everyone who supported me, and of course the University of Technology and Applied Science in Musana'a, which provide us opportunity to succeed inside and outside the university. And also I would like to advise my friends who are still a student to work hard, be patient, and to not miss any chance that could improve their personality and their knowledge.
Of course, we have gone through a lot of challenges, obstacles, and with living with our friends, supporting from our teachers, doctors, we feel that we have the power to overcome these challenges. So I would like to thank all of them, my friends, my doctors, my teachers. Thank you all.
4 scientific colleges conferred degrees to the graduating class. These colleges include the College of Education, the College of Engineering and Technology, the College of Computing and Information Sciences, and the College of Economics and Business Administration. The graduates are thrilled as they celebrate this momentous occasion and eagerly anticipate embarking on new adventures. From the University of Technology and Applied Sciences in Musana'a, Salih Bakhalfan al-Rahbi, South al-Batina, Governorate.
Thank you, Saleh. There, indeed, as one of the graduates mentioned there, that they have been empowered, with knowledge and skills, and we wish them all the best. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree. His Majesty the Supreme Commander issues a royal pardon to a number of inmates on the occasion of his accession day. His Majesty the Sultan receives the cables of greetings from several officials in the Sultanate of Oman, kings, leaders and crown princes of Arab and friendly countries on the occasion of His Majesty's accession to power anniversary. And the implementation of Deba Lima Khasab Road in Musandam Governorate begins. And with that, we do conclude this news bulletin brought to you live from this news center of the Sultanate of Oman Television. Thank you for joining us and good night.